Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And by far, the two most important articles of today are these two. Ripple co-founder McCaleb dumping 40 million XRP, and the ECB president Christine Lagarde saying that it's out of the question that the central banks will hold Bitcoin. We'll talk about this and more in this video, but make sure you press the like button to help out the channel. I think every single like button just helps a little bit with the YouTube algorithm, so if you could just quickly press that, I think it would help out a ton. And of course, I appreciate it as well. Starting it off, Ripple co-founder McCaleb dumps 40 million XRP, still holding 499 million XRP. By the way, are you holding XRP? Yes or no? Put that down below in the comment section. In the past 2 days, former tech expert at the fintech giant has moved 2 large XRP lumps from his taco stand wallet. Everybody in the community knows what this means. It is dumpy time. Every time he does this, we all know he is dumping it on us. It's a sad world, but it is the way it is. Jeb McCaleb is one of the co-founders of Ripple and XRP, and he has a lot of XRP. He has a lot of it, and so he can sell it as he pleases. No, that's not true. He cannot sell it as he pleases, but they have an agreement, Ripple and Jeb McCaleb, that he can sell 0.1%, I believe, of the market volume of XRP every single day. He's stopped it for a little while because of the lawsuit, but right now he's just going back at it. And even though it just says here that the wallet releases 40 million, we can just kind of assume already that he's going to be selling right now. Even if I don't know if this is a sale just on its own already, like an instant thing, or if it's going to happen just around the corner. But on February 9th and 10th, McCaleb sent around 40 million XRP to be sold, which basically just means he sold 40 million XRP. We should just see it like that. There's no way around it. He's not doing this to put it somewhere else for yada, yada, yada. No, he just has sold 40 million XRP, $20 million worth. Oh. To me, it's also sometimes really interesting how people then think that with a pump and dump, you can really get this going, right? You can really get a pump and dump going for a coin like Ethereum or a coin like XRP. Of course you cannot, right? I think a lot of the news actually from before was mostly people just buying into XRP because of the lawsuit positive news, not too much because of the pump and dump. Because really, do you think that would have such a huge consequence when them selling 20 million actually does not have any real negative effect? You might say, Dusty, it doesn't. No, him selling 20 million XRP, 40 million XRP doesn't actually do too much to the price. That's because it is a freaking, let's check it out here for a little bit. It is a freaking multi-billion-dollar market. So let's say he's selling $100 million. Okay, we might see something. If he's selling 300 million, okay, we'll definitely see something because that, is about almost 10% of the whole market. But 20 million? That does nothing. I'm not sure if you can actually sell if you can sell 1 or 0.1% of the volume, but he can sell, let's say 1%. That still does not really put in a lot, in my opinion, because he's definitely not really doing too much as of this point. Just calculate for yourself here. I think it's more so 0.1%, and still, he's not even doing that. It's really stupid that we think that us small holders can actually do too much for the price. It is only if we really hype it up and some of the bigger institutions start to go crazy about it that we can really do something, or that we are happy that a ton of people are hearing about it. And if they all act in the same exact minute, okay. But still, I don't think all of us watching this video right now, you and you, everybody watching this video right now, we have a combined worth of $40 million that we can just quickly take in and out of XRP in a matter of a couple of minutes. All right, let's say there's a couple thousand people watching, maybe like 5,000 people. Okay, maybe from a different, yeah. Wait, let's see, let's do $50 million divided by 5,000 people. That means $10,000 per person. I guess maybe we have that $50 million. Do we have 330 million? I guess that's where we have to draw the line there, right? Because we're just thinking about one small percentage, and Ripple sending 304 million XRP to McCaleb. Okay, that means actually $150 million. That means we have to have about $15,000 per person. I do not know. I think a lot of you guys will have it, but on average, it will be way lower because it's pretty fun. Don't put it down below, but I'm always estimating that On average, most people are investing only $100 in this whole crypto ordeal. I don't know, I'm saying $100 like it's not a lot, and that's because I do not think it's a lot. But if you're, for example, 15 years old watching this right now, then hey, you're doing what you can do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I think on average the amount is pretty low. But then again, sometimes I am forgetting how big the XRP community is. If it's 1 million people and they all have on average $1,000, yeah, okay, then we have we have a pretty big amount that we could actually go for. And the XRP community is definitely 1 million people strong at least. So from that perspective, I actually should take my words back. We can actually move it quite a little bit. Moving on though to the second article, ECB President Christine Lagarde says it is out of the question that central banks would hold Bitcoin. The president of the European Central Bank, Christine, has clarified whether central banks will start holding Bitcoin now that a growing number of companies like Tesla are embracing the crypto. Lagarde remains skeptical about Bitcoin, having recently said it has conducted some funny business. ECB chief Christine denies central bank will hold Bitcoin. Following Elon Musk, a lot of people were wondering about it, and during a conference call hosted by The Economist Wednesday, Lagarde said that she did not consider Bitcoin to be a real currency, emphasizing that central banks won't be holding it as a reserve currency. She was quoted by Business Insider as saying, "It's very unlikely, I would even say it's out of the question." I don't think that's completely true, as these minds do change quite severely over time. In a different sense though, they're definitely playing around with their reserves then. They're definitely playing around because it's a very volatile asset, and also in a different sense, it's something which is controlled mostly by the people, which is something they do not want, right? You don't want something that's mostly controlled by the people or by a couple of corporations over in China. With euros or with dollars or with even gold, it is not really held or controlled by the people at all, so you can literally control it then. With Bitcoin, they can't do jack shit to it if something crazy happens. So they're just, really leaving their ass open, and they don't like that, I guess. So of course they're not going to consider it a real currency because it's not controlled by them, it's controlled by the people. That's not what they like. At least that's my thoughts about it. Then Bitcoin jumps by $2,000 after Elon Musk posts an image of a crypto-themed ring and makes a vague reference to Dogecoin. He's just going on about this and on and on and on. He just keeps pumping it up, huh? He's not stopping. Frodo was the underdoge, although he would fail himself most of all with a ring from Lord of the Rings, but then a Bitcoin ring. And he has some pairs at the top, XRP to BTC even. That's actually interesting to me. Why did he put that one? So people might go speculate, Elon Musk is actually buying XRP now. This is all his coins that he's got. Wow. That's not necessarily the case. But it's interesting, though, that he put XRP at the top here, XRP to BTC. Why? Not too certain. I don't even know where this screenshot came from. Maybe it's just somebody else. He just stole the screenshot from somewhere. Not too sure about that. However, him, with his tweets all the time, definitely are pumping and dumping crypto. And I do not know if it's a good or bad thing. From a certain perspective, I think it's all good because it will bring Bitcoin to 50,000, after which we can dump, okay, but at least we'll get there, which is a pretty big achievement, which means we'll get there in the future again. And from a different end, it's also, he's just making it more popular for the people and for other companies to join it too. On that note, go check out GSX. I have personally put a couple $1,000s into this project as it's the first gold-backed coin, the first gold-backed crypto, and the first growth coin. Stable coin, but a little bit different, where it's a growth coin, as it should, theoretically speaking, keep increasing in value. Of course, there's still demand and supply, but it should, in the rough line, keep increasing. 15% bonus, by the way. Right now it's 10 cents, plus a 5% bonus for using my link, so go check it out. A link is down below. And then Janet Yellen says, misuse of crypto like Bitcoin is a growing problem as regulators tighten scrutiny after surge in interest. I think this is also just somewhat stupid, where she's changing her mind every freaking day, it kind of seems like. But in the end, we should accept that there will be a ton of people who are really afraid of crypto and a ton of regulators who just would like to kind of ban it or get it out of the way because they'll say, it is only being used by these guys for bad things or illegal activity, yada, yada, yada. Well, we already knew that about 0.5 or something like that % of it is actually illegal activity. You might say it's 3%, but in reality, guys, in a couple of months here, do you really think with Tesla moving into the game and all these big companies joining in, that the real volume of illegal activity can really keep up? No, really no. Cash is a way bigger problem than crypto is going to be, as crypto can be tracked quite properly, especially Bitcoin. If you're talking Monero, okay, we might have a good discussion. But Bitcoin, nah. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And let me know what you think about that down below. See you guys again in another crypto video.